So Sunday we had prophetess ministering to us. And while I was sitting there, I felt this presence come next to me, and it wasn't a nice spirit, an evil spirit. And I heard in my spirit this demonic tone. So I was like, what's this I'm hearing? So prophetess continued to, get into spirit and war and encourage us to war. When prophetess began to prophesy, I saw a feather. I remember prophetess was talking about evil birds.
Right.
So I saw a feather right in the middle of the aisle. I looked to the left, I checked the women's shoes. I checked the bag to make sure it wasn't, overreacting. But then I just said, let me take it and throw it away, so I did. When I got home, the environment was not like the environment I felt here in each sanctuary, so I began to pray. I prayed and prayed until the Holy Spirit said, okay, that's enough, that's enough. The next morning I got up, me and my daughter, we usually go into praise and worship. And the Holy Spirit said, I want you to go outside by the gate. So I just thought he probably wanted to shut in the gate. And I didn't move the first time, tell me to go again. He came to me and said, go and shut the gate, go to the gate. And I just went in my bedroom, put on something tidy, walked outside. When I got by the gate, he said, just go to the left, to the right. So I just walked outside and went in front of the gate. And then he said, I want you to look good. So when I started to look, I was like, what are you searching for? Down between the traveler's palm tree and another bush that we have in front of the house was a dead bird. And I was like, okay, I would not have seen it if Holy Spirit did not tell me look good. So I went back and started calling my dog and told her about it because I went to get something to remove it. And I discarded it. So then I said, Holy Spirit, I need to know that the witchcraft is broken. I want evidence. So then I heard, you need to do a particular task. And I sat down. When I remember I was doing it, I was so, I was fighting to do it. It was like a problem. And then when I did it and followed the steps of the Lord, then a bridge was connected between and a relative. And then I started to do different things. It was led to do different things, and it started to bridge gaps. So then the revelation that I got is that when you're in a war, that you see rubble at the end. So he was saying you needed to rebuild what the witchcraft broke down. And from there on, every single day, like sometimes twice a day, I was receiving some sort of blessing, some sort of manifestation of God. So when the man or woman of God pours up, just connect. I encourage you to watch over the video, pray, and see the results.